novel portion. They haven't seen one of these for a while. They were in the 6th grade. Junpei and June had been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. On the final day of school, before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept. He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. He had no idea why until he looked behind her into the rabbit hutch. The first thing he saw was blood. The hutch was filled with the dead bodies of the rabbits. Well, that's a hell of a memory. Even after their teachers and friends came to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying.
I just kept crying and crying until you came over. You held my hand, and you looked very serious, and you said, "Don't cry. I'm going to catch the person who did this." After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying. You told me we were going to catch the killer together.
Why is giggle also in quotation marks? June smiled, and a little of the flush of life returned to her cheeks.
Then we decided that we'd ambush them.
Yeah, I remember.
The school also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June decided the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. It was a warm summer night. The quiet sound of crickets whispered through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky. And June's, Akane Kuroshiki's face. That night was something Junpei knew he would never forget as long as he lived.
But the murderer never showed up. We waited for them all summer vacation, and they never showed up.
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either. I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
He felt the same way, but it was good to hear her say it.
Although, you know, if you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
What do you mean?
She looked up at him, confused.
Oh, come on, we were just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something. I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
I wasn't worried. Because you were there with me.
Aww, that's cute. She blushed furiously.
Well, you know, no one else wanted to take care of the animals.
Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the subject.
I was the only one who asked to do it at first.
Yeah, well, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know?
Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
Probably has a way to get closer to her, but still.
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were going to make me do something else. You know how that school was.
That's also a fair point.
I figured it'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right? Somebody who wasn't going to tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Okay, you had a couple of ulterior motives.
Really? That's why you volunteered?
Yeah, it is.
Again, we find ourselves on the Junpei as a dick route. He nodded quickly and much too earnestly, and then quickly looked away at something very important.
Really?
Of course.
That hadn't been the reason, of course. He had asked to take care of the rabbits so that he could be nearer to June. It had been so long ago, he couldn't bring himself to tell her how he'd felt back then. It would be embarrassing. He took a quick breath to clear his head, tossed the broom up, then snatched it out of the air.
Well, we don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this, you know? We've got to figure out a way out of this room. Otherwise...
Yes. I'm gonna look over there.
June nodded curtly, then turned and walked away.
I should get back to it myself. Ah! That's right. The pool of blood.
Junpei turned around and looked at the room. At Snake's body. Chunks of flesh and organs still lay on the floor.
Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse? What were we doing? Well,
Going on apparently
maybe it was
wrong route,
because we're
probably.
in this mess.
Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the farthest thing from death that it could find. Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperately to live when Snake lay dead before him.
I have to survive, no matter the cost. I need to make sure she gets out too.
As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live. And we now have a broom. Alright, how about the bucket? Big pipe that stretches across the floor, I forgot. Bucket! We now have bucket. Alright, how about this doll? What do you think this is? Looks like tar. It's kind of sticky. I don't think we can just wipe it off. I doubt just pouring some water on it's going to help much either. What about hot water? Hot water? If we had some really hot water, like boiling hot, then maybe that would wash it off. Water tank for a toilet. Seen a lot of OC guys trying out a piece of something in this, usually for 187 or something. I think it's clever. Don't know enough to look out. Everybody else thinks it's clever too. Huh? I mean, I know peace, but what's OC? Organized crime. What's that, some kind of police slang? Huh? Probably. Huh? What'd I say? Why does it look all sad now? That's not really important right now, guys. Let's just check it out, alright? He's not wasting any time. Hey! There's a screwdriver! We're getting quite a bit here, too. Toilet tank. There's nothing in it. Which means we can't flush it. Kinda hard to flush a toilet without water. Also, we pour the water in there when we get it. Alright, how about this one? Nothing in the toilet. If it was, that would be gross. And hey! A red key card! But nothing here now. Alright. This is gonna be a pain. I already checked all 3 toilets, you know. Nothing unusual there. Alrighty. Hey! Huh? Looks like there's something down there on that grate. I think it's a card. Yeah, it's the blue card. Can't reach it though. It's too deep. Alright. So we'll have to come back and pour water on that, maybe. Thermometer. Can you get it off? No. It's screwed onto the wall. I got just the thing. How about a screwdriver?
Hey, Junpei. You know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
No, I can't say I ever thought about that.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden. It's like when you hard-boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
Is that true?
Oh yeah?
But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could.
Like what?
Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna. Or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's a severe fucking understatement.
All right, I got it! Huh? What's up?
He's still mad.
Nothing. Forget about it.
What was that all about?
He's still fucking mad at you, dude. Okay. Oh, you took the thermometer off. It says open at the bottom of the gauge. I wonder what it means. Maybe when it gets that hot, something will open? Okay. So we have to get the thermometer hot. Alright. We have 2 blue key card. We have a red key card, and we don't have a blue yet. Bleh. I don't think we'll be doing anything with that for a while because the blue key card's still stuck. But we have ourselves some luminol. Luminol. Wait. You don't really think we're supposed to use the luminol here, do you? It does seem kind of weird to use it here. Maybe I should try it just in case. Alright, how about, LLRLRL. Ooh! I've got it now. I actually have my paper and pencil with me there this time. LLR. LRL. Oh, shit. That looks like it's case sensitive. L. R. L. R. L. Oh yeah. Not case sensitive, height sensitive. Because you know what that matches? It matches these things over here. Alright. So, I'm guessing that's the direction these things point. So this one is left, left, right, left, right, left. Well, I did what it said on the wall. I wonder if it actually did anything. Hey, the strain's acting up. What the hell did you do? Just mess with the valves a little. Nothing big. And we have water. And we have the blue key card. Alright. Doesn't look like the shower works. There's water coming out of the shower head. Let's see if... Shit, that's hot. Really hot. I don't know, water must be just about boiling. Well, we've got a couple of things we can use it for, so let's start with this. Bookend. Hey, Seven, could you turn on the shower? I'm gonna put the bucket under the head. Oh, okay, sure thing. So we now have a bucket filled with hot water. Okay. I got 2 reasons we could probably use this. Let's try this one first. So this one. Dump and tank. Looks like you filled it. Now you should be able to flush it. Probably a handle somewhere you can pull. Alright, so there's probably something inside the thing itself. Oh! Just had to click the case. Ooh, my mic's a little acting up, so we'll turn that down just a teeny. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, hey, my mic is actually finally working again. Woo! Anyway. So now, 185 equal. Now me, it just looks like numbers. Can I use the toilet paper here? It says 185 equals on the inside of the toilet bowl. Huh. Nope, no toilet paper. Alright. Oh, we do have one other thing to use. Shower for. Bucket. If I can get this hot water on the thermometer, then maybe... Alright, thermometer, let's get this party started. Yep, looks like that's doing the trick. There's the gauge. Now it's at the opening. Huh? Oh, it opened. What's this? Looks like there's a piece of paper in it. 957 plus. So we have 957 plus 1 8. Oh, wait. 957 plus 185 equals 957 plus. And you're supposed to add something to 957, doesn't it? Well, yeah, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. The problem is what to add. Alright. Now I'm gonna flip over to my calculator on my phone. 957 plus 185. We have 1142. I'm a little suspicious because that does mean that okay, yeah, there's nothing there. Alright. So, let's try. 1. Nothing happens when I press these buttons. Well, it looks like the power's on. Wonder what the deal is with those things up there that say lock there. Think we have to do something else before? Maybe we have to disable those two things that say lock first, you know? Well, I have 2 key cards, so what the hell am I missing? It's gotta be something with this. Wooden box, nothing else interesting in it. Oops, that's not what I wanted. The broom for something? Hello. No, is there a thing up here? Nope, that's a wall. Actually, wait. Okay, yeah. Wait. Well, let me if I do the paper here. Nope. Toilet paper? No. Well, let me toilet paper the inside of this. Nope. What if I zoom closer? Shelf. Nope. There's some toilet paper on this shelf. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Okay, so we have to disable locks. He's getting progressively angrier as we do that. Wait a minute. Press button. Oh, is there something else I... Nope. Backs away. There's gotta be something we need to do to disable these locks. But what the fuck? Broom do anything? Wait. Item. What if I wrap the toilet paper around the broom? Hey! It says a thing! Hold on 1 second. No. Sorry about that. Oh, so you have the toilet paper around the broom, huh? Looks like the symbols line up perfectly. It says 634 plus. Uh-oh. 6, 3, 4... Oh! Calculator. 1776. Okay. So that's a new thing. So. Even from the thermometer, it says not touch 7 plus. It says 64 plus. Excuse me. Okay, so I was correct to think of that. Red key card? The red light's on, Jumpy. Alright, so let's now do the blue. Okay, so it just wasn't... I was clicking the wrong thing. I was trying to click the numbers as opposed to the slider. The lights are on now. Now you just need to put in the password. So I have 957 plus 185 plus 634. That equals 1... the E and C keys. E means enter, C means clear it. If you put in the password, hit E. If you screw it up, hit C. 1, 1, 7, 7, 6. Enter. We opened! We did it! And I actually had my paper there with me that time, so I could actually use it, as opposed to flailing for paper all over the place. Hey!
There's a large iron door at the end.